All right, so we have the new moon in Gemini, and I wanted to do a reading for that, for the collective energy that we're experiencing right now. You might be feeling kind of tired. Sometimes the new moon can do that. I feel a little bit tired. So let's see what the energy of this new moon in Gemini is saying for us. Always at a new moon, I think it's a great idea to write down any thoughts, any dreams, any goals that you'd like to manifest in your life, and hand that over to the universe and see what happens. All right, so the energy that we're having right now, we have the King of Pentacles right there. And the energy is to be compassionate, to feel accomplished. It's a great time for success, financial security, and prosperity, that everything's going to turn out okay. And while I live in the United States and things might be a little bit chaotic, we have to keep having faith that everything's going to turn out fine for us. That not just for us, but for our country. And I do think that this is a good sign that this is truly the groundwork of the majority of the people. Let's see what's crossing us right now. Crossing us is the Knight of Pentacles. So you just have to stay dedicated to plan before we take action, but keep taking action. And once you make a plan, and what a perfect time for that, right? The new moon. Then once you have your plan, get going on it and pay attention to the details. And wow, I just told somebody that that this is the new moon, and to make your plans, be detail oriented about it, and then not just put the idea under a candle and light it, which is a good idea, but don't forget about it and then really work on it. So this also says that there could be a guardian angel watching over you to help you manifest what it is. So I think those really go together really well. Let's see what other message we have coming out for us. Thank you, angels. We have the Five of Wands, which to me is like there's conflict going on, and there is a lot of conflict going on, but the most important thing for this conflict is to know that you don't have to be part of their drama, that you know what is right, and you just keep spending your time in worthwhile ways to fight for what is right for you. And stand up for yourself and stand up for others. All right, let's see. Whoop, that one went flying out, so let's see what we have. So we have the Two of Swords, and this one is always like, it's hard to make a decision, right? The Two of Swords, like, what should I do? What should I do? So I think that the energy of the new moon in Gemini, and of course we always think of Gemini as being the twins, so you could have both sides, right? You could be able to see both sides, but to follow your heart rather than trying to make other people happy. Do what is best for you. And it also means don't pretend there isn't a problem. Don't pretend there isn't a problem. And make that decision. Make that decision to solve the problem. Let's see, what advice do you have for us? What's the advice? Well, I think there's a lot of advice has already come out so far. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the One of Wands, which just means that be bold and courageous, optimistic, it's time to take action and do what you're passionate about and what's good for you. So be bold and take action. All right, and let's see, what's the outcome for us? What's the outcome for us? Let's see here. Okay, the outcome is knowing that if we keep having negative thoughts about something, that is what we're going to draw into our life. So if we have concerns about money, we're probably going to have money issues, right? So always reach out to others for help. And this, it's the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles always for me also means while sometimes in our earthly life here, it may seem like things are tough and we don't have enough. The important thing is to always remember to look to God and to your angels and have faith and trust and ask for what it is you need, because things will be provided. And sometimes we take so much for granted, and just by starting your day saying thanks for today, I'm grateful for today, I'm alive and I have air and I have clean water to drink and I have enough food to get me through the day. So just being grateful for this moment is a way to open the door for more blessings to come in. Okay, I have a couple of oracle cards and we'll see what the messages are for those. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is a pretty card. And it says, fulfillment assured. I am blossoming patiently and perfectly into sacred fruition. So let's be patient, but it is all coming into sacred fruition. And I do think that the overview for me is that all of the chaos and upheaval is going to lend itself for better things to take effect for everybody. You know, more is being revealed, and as more is revealed, more people are saying, wait, yes, we can do this. We can make things better for all of us. Hey, new things come out to light all the time. It was just today that I learned that the first Memorial Day was led by a bunch of free slaves who were honoring Union soldiers. Who knew? And I saw a picture of it. And it's like, that's not the history that I was taught, but I love being taught better, correct history. And I do think that as some people try to erase the history that they're not proud of, the true history is coming out for us all to say, yeah, that is how it really was. And we don't want it to be that way anymore. And let's do better. Let's do better. All right. Okay. Own your star. And it's, to me, it's number 22. To me, 22 is always like your guiding light, your guiding angels, your guiding masters that are helping you. And in this case, own your star. And to me, that's like be original, right? Own who you are. You're not here to impress anybody. Who are you here to impress? Nobody. Be happy with yourself. Not here to impress anybody. I also saw, I know there's a couple of Instagram counselors, I guess I'm going to call them, who recently have, their big thing is, oh, let them. Just, if somebody wants to be, you know, mean, just let them. And I saw something that, a picture that I had posted from like 10 years ago with that same message. Just let them. If somebody doesn't want to be your friend, just let them. If somebody wants to have a political view that's in opposition to yours, just let them. Doesn't mean you have to embrace them into your life, but why fight them? Just let them be who they are going to be. Everybody has a different path. Everybody has different lessons to learn. Some people's lessons on this earth are not going to be very fun, but that's okay. We're only responsible for ourselves. We're only responsible for our star, our inner star. All right. It says, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. And it's probably backwards for you, but anyways, yeah. Yes, that is, if we stay grounded and centered and remember that we're here to be love, right? That's what we're here for. That's what it's all about. Some people have forgotten, but it might take them a day or a week or a month or a lifetime to come to that realization. All right, these are funny little cards. These funny little cards here, they just have, like you'd ask them a question. So I don't know why they ended up in my little pile here, but obviously for a reason. So let's think of what question. Okay, you think of a question. What's a question that you would want to ask? And I'll pull one and we'll see if that resonates with you. Whatever your question is. Okay, got your question? All right, here's the answer. You're going in the right direction. So look in your heart. Whatever's there, you're going in the right direction. Okay, this new moon in Gemini, make sure you write down your goals. And even though it is a new moon and it's dark, I think you can still go out and see the outline of the moon. And you might be able to see Venus still out there too, from where I live. And with that, I wish you a blessed evening, and I wish you the next 2 weeks building to the full moon. I wish you a lot of progress.